Baby, that lady, Megyn Kelly, how does she still have a show, a podcast, or whatever the heck that is that she has? Because she said that she does not feel sorry for Alex Pretty.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real. I came across these stitches on my For You and I thought to share, where this particular pan-colored woman by the name Megyn Kelly, she's going viral. She's getting a lot of backlash for talking about how she never felt sorry for the young man who was pupilled by the eyes. She actually justified whatsoever eyes did to this young man. And the thing is that a lot of people didn't see this, kindly. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it and we are going to come back to talk about it.
Oh, I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretty, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing.
This ain't the same Megyn Kelly that said that a 16-year-old ain't the same as a victim who was 5 years old in regards to SA and child trafficking, right? This the same Megyn Kelly? The same one that was crashing out and crying boo-hoo tears when Charlie Kirk got popped in his neck? That one? So let me get this straight, Megyn Kelly. We step outside and we're at a place we're not supposed to be. And if we even remotely talk back to federal agents, we deserve to die. That's what you're basically saying, right? Because that's how it came off to me. I thought we was allowed to have the First Amendment, which is free speech, and Second Amendment, which is to bear arms, especially if you are a non-criminal. Alex Pretty was using both of those first two amendments. And you just said, basically verbatim, he had it coming because he shouldn't be talking back and he shouldn't have been outside. Got it.
Feel sorry. I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretty, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend?
Because you're white and you're trash, Third Reich Barbie?
Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations.
Maybe you should keep your ass inside forever. Just saying. Because when karma slaps you in the face, and yes it will, we won't feel sorry for you. I'll be throwing a party. And since I'm not the one to go high when they go low, hang on everyone, we're taking this elevator straight to hell. Megyn Kelly heard that a man got shot by Border Patrol and responded like a wine mom on her third box. No sympathy, no humanity, just smug leather disdain. I stayed inside. Fuck you. Congrats on being pre-approved by the system. Do you want a sash, a tiara, a parade? This is what happens when someone marinates in unearned safety for so long, they start thinking it's a personality achievement. Her take is trash. It's basic in the most boring way. It's giving mall gargoyle. It's giving human dryer lint. She turns Alex Pretty's murder into a smug little TED Talk about obedience. You are a classless, rage-baiting cunt that should be collared and leashed like the bitch you are. This is the kind of person who mistakes being untouched for being holier than thou, who thinks lack of compassion is a flex instead of a personality leak. She sounds like someone whose soul got replaced with a coupon book. I pray you feel the same grief Alex Pretty's parents feel. I pray you never know an ounce of peace from this day forward. I pray you have the life you deserve. I curse you, Megyn Kelly. I curse you, Megyn Kelly. I curse you, Megyn Kelly. And that's the read. This is the Notorious JTB, notoriously opinionated, signing out.
The reason that you and your perfect cell jawline, Megan, decided to go and stay home was because you're a nice little white woman who does what she's told, like they want you to. I mean, I may be wrong, but you were probably busy getting more Botox injections, right? You wouldn't come out and stand up for anything. Not even your 14-year-old daughter, but we've already seen that. I was safe because I stayed out of trouble and stayed off the street. Yeah, because that realistically has saved your ass from when your wife beaters of husbands decide to come home and think you drywall, right? You, as a woman with the platform, have a chance to do something wonderful and be a savior. And instead, you settle for being a slave. How pathetic. But if you're offering your services and this is what you want to do, who am I to stop you? So, here's some bread. You're gonna need to go get some, lunch meat and some cheese from the store. I prefer turkey myself. And also, here's a vacuum because this is going to be your job from now on. So, I would get to work because I want my room clean, bitch. Oh, Megan, I almost forgot. Since you're a woman and you want to be one in that world that they want, I'm gonna need you to run me your entire show because you do not have a voice anymore. And you like 55. I actually don't even want that. And with how angry you always are, it sounds like no one else wants you either. Now we can get into a discussion about your privilege as a white woman, but what would be the point? Like, you've heard it a billion times and you don't listen, so who fucking cares what you have to say or what you think? And seeing as that's the world you want in the first place, again, shut the fuck up. Now, from now on, Crimson Chin, you know what you do? You speak when spoken to. And by that I mean preferably not at all. Now get out of my sight and stop wasting everybody's time with your bullshit.
Megyn Kelly recently spoke about Alex Preddy. First, I'm going to show you this clip, and then I'm going to show you another clip where she talks about Ashley Babbitt. And I want you to see the difference between the two. Watch.
I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Preddy, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully.
Okay, so Alex Preddy was shot and killed by federal agents. Video and eyewitness accounts show him filming agents trying to protect someone from being pushed. He wasn't assaulting them. He wasn't blocking a legal proceeding. But let's see if Megyn Kelly keeps that same energy for Ashley Babbitt. Watch.
Instead of asking serious questions about whether she was doing something that deserved her being shot on Capitol Hill. Did they see a weapon? Was there something? Granted, she was trying to break through a door. I get it. So were a lot of other people. What was she doing that suggested she was an imminent threat, that she was out to do harm?
You guys notice the difference, right? Because on one hand, you have a lawful American citizen who is peacefully protesting federal enforcement, trying to help others, but suddenly his life doesn't matter. And on the other hand, you have someone who actively is participating in a violent attack on a constitutional process, entering a restricted area inside the Capitol, but that lethal event is treated as something that deserves more scrutiny to determine if it could have been avoided. And of course, the common thread in all of this is ignored, because in both instances, you can bet that if Donald Trump had not been president, both of them would almost certainly still be alive today.
All right, so no whistles. You'll get shot dead if you have a whistle. What the fuck is wrong? Honestly, did the Ozempic trigger something in her kidneys to turn her crazy? What do we? And by the way, I do have a theory I'll get to in a second.
Because interfering is where you go south, and laying hands on a police officer trying to, or Border Patrol officer or ICE officer trying to conduct a law enforcement operation is a felony. And now you are going to get arrested. And if you do anything that resembles resisting, you're in serious trouble.
She doesn't even believe what she's saying, right? She goes, if you even do anything that resembles resisting, what? What kind of patriot? She was a lawyer. She knows the Constitution. And yet, I'm telling you right now, Meg, I don't know what's going on between those eyeballs. I have a thought. I sent this to her. You don't feel sorry because you're broken. This administration has broken whatever form of credibility you had. Your brain has been rewired. I swear, those who have been canceled have some form of CTE. I don't know how else to describe how far you've fallen. And that, my friend, is actually giving her some grace. There are people out there that they were ostracized, which is kind of the greatest penalty you can put on somebody as far as humanity goes. And I do think, maybe some psychologists could weigh in or some brain experts, but I do think it rewires the brain to be more like fight or flight, to live in such a, fear-based world. So, when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And it's intoxicating to the people that fall for this because they do get riled up. But I'm telling you right now, her comment section obliterated her. Are you kidding me right now? What are you talking about? And again, this is the monstrous lack of grace world that some people are living in right now.
Now it's coming out that Alex Preddy may have been being targeted by ICE. Because according to CNN, there was an altercation between Alex and a bunch of officers a week before he was shot, where he sustained a broken rib. According to the article earlier in the week, he stopped his car after he observed a family being chased by ICE agents. Witnesses told CNN that he had began shouting and using his whistle to alert people that ICE was in the area. The person that's coming out and saying this doesn't want to be named, but they told CNN that 5 agents tackled him and 1 leaned on his back, an encounter that left him with a broken rib. Afterwards, the agents just released him, and the source said that that day he thought he was actually going to die. Now, CNN did get medical records and found out that he was prescribed medicine that would be in line with having a broken rib. So was Alex targeted? Did they know who he was before they ended up shooting him? Because what are the chances that they broke this man's rib just a week prior and then they murdered him in the middle of the street? They already know that he was carrying that gun, and that's why that officer went directly for it. If he was targeted, that means that other people may be in danger.
Before they killed him.
Baby, that lady, Megyn Kelly, how does she still have a show, a podcast, or whatever the heck that is that she has? Because she said that she does not feel sorry for Alex Preddy. I guess these people don't believe in karma. Clearly, she don't believe in karma because, baby, some of the things that she says, she better hope and pray and hope that karma does not show up at her doorstep. I don't know what we can say on here now, but baby, that lady,
I'm struggling to even read this. This is so vile and disgusting, but it comes from Megyn Kelly. She doesn't feel sorry for Alex Preddy because he was resisting arrest. Megyn Kelly, you are a complete piece of shit. I mean, you are just a disgusting woman. Because we've all seen the video at every angle, and there is no defense. There is no other side of this. There is none. There is no, well, you could see it. No. And for you to try to pretend that there is and try to dirty this man's name in any way makes you a vile, disgusting person. And I hope everyone, I don't even know who watches you or listens to anything you have to say, but I hope you get ended like immediately. I hope your show ends. I hope everything just ends for you and you just go in a corner somewhere and just sit, because you don't deserve to be in front of anyone saying anything on any forum. This is disgusting. It's just sad.
Why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operation. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully on the sidewalk without interfering via a whistle.
We've all seen the same video from multiple different perspectives. I never see Alex Preddy with a whistle or yelling at them or doing anything to interfere with their operations. I see him recording them with a cell phone, but that's really not the point. The point is that it's astonishing how many American citizens are right now advocating against their own self-interests, our collective interests, and their own constitutional rights by suggesting that by filming agents, blowing a whistle, even yelling at them, even if you wouldn't personally do that, that's a very important First Amendment protection that is part of your constitutional rights. It's astonishing that you would suggest that that is a potential death sentence. I don't understand why so many Americans want to lower the bar and lower the standard for your government to execute you. That we should all be making that a really high bar. This is not something I can understand.
I am not surprised. I'm not shocked by the statement of this pan-colored woman by the name Megyn Kelly. You could just search her up. This is the same woman who was justifying something that is related to Epstein file list. The same woman. This woman, she's always on the wrong side of history. She has always justified a bad character. That is to tell you the kind of person that she is. That is to tell you the kind of pine-colored woman that she is. She is like the way she's feeling right about now, if you don't go by the rules, like if you don't support our atrocities, then you can as well be unalived. That is what it's looking like. Like, if you are not in support with the way at which these Black people are treating, then you could just get yourself unalive, or you could just get unalive. She doesn't even care if it's a people that looks like her. She doesn't care. That is to tell you the kind of people that find themselves in a certain position, and they don't care. They don't care. If you can't be by my side, then even if you are in the side of the truth, if you can't be by my side, then you can just get yourself unalived, and the world will still move on. Like, nobody is justifying undocumented people. Like, it's not justifiable. But this young man is a citizen. He's a citizen. This young man is not even a criminal. He's not. But because you feel that he's trying to save someone or trying to meddle with the way at which you treat human being, with the unjust way at which you treat human being, then he can as well be unalived. Like, seriously. This is highly unacceptable, because some of these pan-colored women, they keep on showing the kind of people that they are. This is the reason why people that look like me does not even trust you guys. This is the reason why Black people don't trust to do things with you. This is the reason why if anyone is calling for solidarity, Black people will like start looking at you like, are you sure this person, Are you sure this person is serious? Because in a twinkling of an eyes, these people will just turn on you. You will think that you guys are on the same lane, on the same, understanding. But the way at which they will switch up on you, it's getting tougher. It's getting very scary. And instead of most of the, activists to do something like, you see them online arguing, canceling each other, talking about who does it better. But there is a very big pressing issue that I need to tackle. That's why, black people are like, if you're seeking for solidarity or if you're seeking for togetherness, the way they often say it, you have to start from your own community, because even your community is divided. Your community is divided. So even if you want any form of togetherness, oh my God, let's come together, you have to start from your community, because most of your community members, because of the way you see life or the way your own beliefs, you guys are not even, in the state togetherness that I keep on seeing on my For You, clamoring for coming together. No, you need to start from your community, because it's actually clear that this young man was with his phone trying to save someone. Like, he wasn't even, research have it that he was not even in the state rally. He was just passing by. Then he came across this. Then he started using his phone. One thing led to the other. A woman was being harassed, and he's trying to save those people. Like, it's actually, this situation tells us that being a good person sometimes does not even pay. And now look at, they're trying to, turn the table around and try to make it look like. And this is the same people that some of their community members will come out and talk about togetherness and blah, blah, blah. But look at it. I hope that the majority of the people who often, go about talking about togetherness and solidarity are already seeing the problem. They are seeing where the issue is. They are seeing where they need to solve first. You have to, like they said, you have to clean the dirt in your eyes before looking for, Anyway, love this, and just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So for those of us on my comment section asking about, what is happening in the other, continents and all of that, I have Belinda verse. There I do everything, togetherness, black people all over the world and all of that. Thank you so much for all the love and support so far, and I will see you, love this, when I upload the next one.